Once, in an ancient kingdom, there lived a king known for his wisdom and remarkable foresight. He deeply understood that the true strength of a nation did not lie only in its soldiers or treasures, but in the bravery of its people, their willingness to work hard, and their determination to face difficulties head-on. One day, the king decided to teach his sons an important lesson. Early the next morning, he gathered several soldiers and commanded, "Place a massive boulder right in the middle of the main road. I want to observe how people react to it." The soldiers obeyed and left the rock exactly where the king had instructed. After that, the king took his sons to the top of a tall tower so they could watch everything happening on the road below. The first group to pass by were some wealthy nobles. Riding in their elegant chariots, accompanied by servants, they moved along proudly. When they reached the huge stone, their chariot was forced to stop. Immediately they began shouting angrily, complaining, "What kind of ruler leaves the road in such a condition?" They grumbled and cursed, but not a single one attempted to move the rock. Frustrated, they simply turned around and found another route. A little later, a group of tired farmers approached. After a long day of work, they paused when they noticed the stone blocking the road. They looked at one another and murmured, "This must be some kind of divine sign. Perhaps God is testing us." They offered a short prayer, spoke a few hopeful words, and then walked away, leaving the obstacle exactly where it was. Next came a courageous knight, one of the king's most loyal soldiers. Being responsible and honorable, he immediately realized the stone could cause danger. Without hesitation, he galloped off to report the issue to the king, though he never once attempted to move the boulder himself, and so the day passed. Many people arrived, reacted in their own way, and left. Some blamed others, some prayed, and some expected someone else to handle the problem. Slowly, the sun began to set, painting the sky in warm colors as evening approached. Finally, a simple laborer came along the road. Exhausted from hours of work, his clothes soaked with sweat and a heavy load on his back. He stopped when he noticed the rock. After a deep breath, he thought, "If I don't move this, many others might struggle because of it tomorrow." The king cannot fix everything by himself. We all share responsibility. Determined, he placed his burden on the ground, set his feet firmly, and began pushing the boulder with both hands. Sweat dripped from his body as his breath grew heavier and his muscles shook, but he kept going. At last, after tremendous effort, he managed to roll the rock off the road. At that moment he noticed something unusual underneath. There lay a leather pouch filled with shining gold coins. Stunned, he looked around in disbelief. Just then, the king and his sons descended from the tower and approached him. With a warm smile, Tekin said, "These coins are yours. You were the only one who accepted responsibility and attempted to remove this obstacle. This is the very lesson I wished to teach my sons." Turning to the princes, he continued, "Never forget challenges in life are not placed before us to stop us. They are what shape our journey. When we face them bravely, we grow stronger, we progress, and we earn true respect." The princes stood silently, their eyes filled with understanding. It was a lesson far more powerful than anything written in a book. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like, share, and comment. Your support inspires me to create even better stories. Thank you all for your kindness. See you soon in the next tale.